Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansada.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamid.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebastillo.
I'm Dania Cunha.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Mapet Erhino.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice for beer.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldon.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude.
Patrick Geronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
Mine is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
Future.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID Stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and More.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You've got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel where we help you to see the new you. I am Leo Bryan and this is Foreign Affairs. everybody. Welcome back to Foreign Affairs. I am Leo Bryan, your host. Here we are. I believe it is episode 7. We keep on going with all things foreigners, all things foreign to us. But it seems like the common theme is we're coming back to who dealt with the pandemic the best, making pivots, switching to the situation, to the new normal. And today's guest I'm so glad to have him here because we're going to be talking about a company that has jumped into the online sales platform. As you know, with the lockdowns, with the quarantines, with the pandemic restrictions that happened, so many businesses literally overnight just dried up all of their marketplace. They had no place to sell their products, no ways of producing their products, no way of moving their products. And so what has happened is we've noticed is a lot of places in the world that were already digital and already online are just reinforcing that. In a lot of countries and places where people maybe weren't so much online, people are now jumping online in droves. I recently heard a talk from one of the executives from Facebook who spoke of seeing 40% increase in digital and online usage from users within their marketplace and sales. And that is a drastic response and reaction to the new pandemic and restrictions that we have been sitting in. So today's guest is from a company that has established a unique proposition for an online sales platform for all the companies and groups that have had a tough time selling their product, and also the people that are the residual effect of that has been the resellers. So a lot of resellers are not able to get their products that they want to resell on behalf of production groups and manufacturers. And so now there's this new online site called Resellee.com. It's an app that you can use, and it's a platform for sellers, but also as a new spin and an interesting take for resellers as well. So I would like to welcome our guest today, who is the CEO of Resellee, Mr. Marc Concio. Mark, come on in. Welcome to Foreign Affairs.
Hey, good morning, Lee. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me to your show. And I'm privileged to be able to share our startup and our company to everybody out there.
Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's get to it. Resellee, this concept, this platform, first of all, did it originally predate the lockdowns? Like, was it already being rolled out before the pandemic, or was this a response to the pandemic?
Well, we incorporated September last year. So we're actually in the plans of launching. We wanted to launch by June 12th. So the timing, it was a bit timely that we launched at the time of the pandemic, where there is a lot of Filipinos are looking for alternative livelihood, especially when it comes to online.
Yes, absolutely. And when you guys were starting to incorporate the company, you were just taking those first steps as a company. What was the motivation? What were the signs you saw that this needed to happen like this company?
All right. Well, I have to share a little bit of my background, if that's okay. So I've been in the I've been in the telco industry for more than 15 years. So I was with PLDT. I headed broadband, content and value-added services, and small medium businesses. After that, I was in digital, Sun Cellular, as vice president for marketing and product development. So during my experience in telco, finally, I was also head of e-commerce for Paymaya, Voyager Innovations Paymaya. So I've gotten to meet a lot of small medium businesses, a lot of prepaid load agents and micro enterprises. And I do understand one of their biggest pain points, especially for the micro entrepreneur side, is marketing and getting agents to sell their products for them, especially when it comes to online, which is very popular now. On the alternative side, so you have the prepaid load agents, a lot of which are sari stores. Most of them would want to earn additional income because the sari store business, on average, you earn around 5,000, 4,000 to 5,000 pesos. They want to sell more products, but they have very limited capital or puhunan to buy additional products to sell. And I figured, we figured, me and my partners, this is where Resellee can help. So you just download their app on Google Play Store, and anybody can resell thousands of products without having to buy inventory. So that's why our tagline is zero puhunan negosyo. And on the micro entrepreneur side or the merchant side, they have access to thousands of resellers without having to pay them. All they have to do is just provide a commission for our resellers.
Yeah, the concept, when we were first introduced to it, Oakley Foods was introduced to it back in April through the World Trade Center. And, the concept of how this you can immediately be a reseller and then layer down and have other people reselling on your behalf, or you can resell on their behalf, etc. What did you see in the market that said that that it could go into a phase like that where you could have people working for each other? Did you see where people were not allowed to do that, or was that, what was that? Where did that idea come from?
Well, we did some. If I may share a little bit of market research, some trivia.
Sure.
So something that we can be proud of. Did you know that the Philippines is #1 when it comes to the youngest population globally? So the average age of a Filipino is around 24.7 years old, which means that a lot of us are predisposed to technology. We have a very young population. #2, when it comes to social media, we're also #1 in the world. A Filipino spends an average of around 4.9 hours a day on social media. And finally, we're also #1 when it comes to number of friends on social media. So the average Filipino has more than 1,000 friends on social media. So we kind of figured, Filipinos spend so much time on social media. We've got a lot of friends on social media. That's probably why we're the friendliest. Yeah, according to I read this in Time magazine that Philippines is ranked one of the top 3 countries when it comes to friendliest people. So you spend a lot of time on social media. You've got a lot of friends on social media. You've got the young population. How do we leverage this so that people can make sales online, can earn, have a livelihood online, through social media? That's #1. #2, if you look at trends across Southeast Asia, including China and India, when it comes to e-commerce, what's growing very fast is social e-commerce. So what's the difference between a social e-commerce business model versus a traditional e-commerce business model, such as Lazada, Shopee, Amazon? So the traditional e-commerce business model is what you call a marketplace. So people go to Lazada, Shopee, Amazon, Alibaba to shop. Social e-commerce, which is gaining popularity, is wherein you leverage on your friends on social media to make a purchase or make a sale. So one good example of this is Pinduoduo in China. It's the fastest growing e-commerce company in China right now. It's one of the top 3 when it comes to e-commerce. So how did it grow so fast? It's only a 5-year-old company, and yet it's grown much faster than all the big boys there. It's through social e-commerce. So what happens is it's group buy. So you invite your friends on your social network to participate in a group buy. And if you can get X number of friends to join a group buy, you get a significant or a big discount. So we want to learn from companies such as Pinduoduo and apply it here in the Philippines. So social e-commerce is pretty new. It's only been started in Southeast Asia just around 2-3 years ago. So we believe there's a lot of opportunity growth, especially given the background of Filipinos, the inherent strengths that we have as Filipinos. We're very used to using social media. And we hope with Resellee that we can use, Filipinos can use social media and leverage your network of friends to be able to generate income.
That's great. That's great. I agree with you. I think, the Philippines, apart from having a very big population for being on islands, is a very, a population with so much potential, and so much that could be developed among the people, so much beyond just playing games or, texting friends. There's a lot of power in that, a lot of potential for business all the way. Why don't we get into the nuts and bolts and check out how Resellee works, so people can have an understanding of what that looks like, Mark. What I believe you have a presentation for us. Let's check it out.
Sure. Okay. Okay, we can share my presentation.
Absolutely.
Just a moment. Okay, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, they're surprised. They're excited.
Okay. Yes. So we wanted to make Resellee fun. That's why, in terms of marketing, our visuals, our overall messages are funny, fun. Especially right now in the pandemic, that unfortunately a lot of people are suffering right now. So our tagline is "Negosyo na, zero puhunan or zero capital needed. Sipag lang kailangan. You just have to be hardworking and have a little bit of imagination and creativity." That's what Resellee is all about. So you can skip this. It's just my background. Telco industry more than 15 years. And then I've shared also some of the statistics with you guys, showing that when it comes to social media, Philippines is top there, and we have a lot of potential as far as e-commerce is concerned over the next 5 years. So there's some other information, if I may share with everyone.
It looks like we got a little technical difficulty, but we'll wait for Mark here. This is a common occurrence. Patience is a virtue when you come on to streaming or any of the technology these days. So we'll just wait. But yeah, to give a little background, we found out about this back in April. Oakley Foods. We were presented the opportunity.
It shows this information came from the National Economic and Development Authority. Hello.
Hello, we got you, sir.
Yeah.
You're back. Go for it.
Sorry, sir. Okay, so sharing some additional information. This is some market research done by the National Economic and Development Authority that Filipino household consumption behavior has changed because of the pandemic. So right now, most Filipinos are focused on essentials such as food, housing, water, electricity, health, and communication. And these are the kind of products and services that a person can resell with zero puhunan in the Resellee mobile app, which I'll show later on. On top of that, we also, of course, have clothes, accessories, just some of the brands that you can find on Resellee, health and beauty, baby toys, etc. Secondly, as shown by the previous slide, internet has become an essential, especially with more students doing online schooling. So did you know, given my background in telco, that more than 75 million Filipinos buy prepaid load almost every day. And with Resellee, we guarantee we provide the highest commissions or the highest discount when it comes to buying or selling Smart and Sun prepaid load. And I'll show you later on how to do this. So we guarantee the highest commissions for any prepaid load, any reseller out there. One other thing that we highlight with Resellee is we also offer the cheapest fruits and vegetables in our mobile app. So you can resell fruits, vegetables, and soon rice. We're guaranteed at the cheapest prices while earning commissions at the same time and zero puhunan. Same time, you might be asking, how can we do this? Because we source it straight from farmers in Benguet and soon Baguio. So while you buy and sell fruits and vegetables in Resellee and rice, you're also helping our local farmers. So we're signing up with the Department of Agriculture and Department of Agrarian Reform within November to support this initiative. Okay, so how does it work? How does Resellee work? We try to make it as simple and easy as possible for any Filipino. So step number one, of course, you download the app and register. After you've downloaded the app and register, you will see the screen. So in the screen, you have health and beauty categories, groceries, baby toys, books, TV, home appliances, and many other categories. It's like having your own online mall in your mobile app. And then when you click on a category, just choose the products that you want to add to your online store. So for example, by simply hearting it, clicking on this heart over here, for example, this person, one of our resellers, Aling Diana, decided to add fruits and vegetables to her online store together with some cooking appliances because online cooking is becoming very popular nowadays. And then, so that's step number one. You add products to your store by simply hearting them. And then you can share your store. Okay, so for example, in this case, Aling Diana chose to share or sell the Sinigang Starter Pack. So in this case, it shows you it sells for 200 pesos and she earns 40 pesos commission. She can choose to sell it or buy it. If she buys it, the 40 pesos commission becomes a discount. If she sells it, then she earns this 40 pesos commission. So let's say she clicks on sell. When she clicks on sell, this menu comes out. She can share it to all her friends on Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, WeChat, etc. And then if somebody, when she shares it, let's say to Messenger, to her friend Carla, Carla gets this message. Hi, Carla, this special offer just for you. Click on the link below and check out this great deal. And then when Carla clicks on it, it goes to the standard checkout, similar to Lazada and Shopee. And when Carla checks out, she can pay using cash on delivery or credit card, debit card. Resellee takes care of everything else. Fulfillment, delivery to Carla. The minute that Carla pays, Diana gets her commissions to her e-wallet, which she can cash out to her GCash, Paymaya, BDO, RCBC, Unibank, or any other bank. It's that simple. So 3 very easy, simple steps. That's it. So that's how Resellee works. So imagine this. The analogy is like having your own online mall, online divisoria with thousands of products that you can resell. You can resell shoes, bags, electronic items, cell phone accessories, fruits, vegetables, prepaid load rice with zero puhunan, with zero capital needed, and Resellee takes care of everything else. Of course, we have this team feature, which I'll explain later on. So you can earn also additional income by inviting your friends to join your team. So what's this team all about? Well, what this means is, what inspired this? Well, since I worked in the telco industry with PLD, Smart, and Sun before, I asked my former colleagues in Smart, so, hey, how do we onboard your prepaid load agents, a lot of which are sari stores into Resellee? They told me, well, Mark, if you want to fast track onboarding our prepaid load agents, you have to give override commissions to our provincial distributor and regional distributors who support our prepaid load agents. And that's how we conceptualize this team. So how it works is in Smart, Sun, and Globe, whenever an agent sells prepaid load, the regional distributor, the provincial distributor, and regional distributor earns override commission from each of their sales. So same thing with team as well. You can invite your friends to join your team, and every time that they make a sale, you earn override commissions from each purchase or sale that they make. So for example, Carla, in this case, Aling Diana invited Carla, her friend, to join her team, and Carla was able to make 1,290 pesos worth of sales, and Diana earns a 6% override commission from all these sales. So from Girly, she gets 6% from Leia. So even if it's Diana is sleeping, if let's say Aling Diana is a sari store owner, Aling Diana only makes sales when she's physically present in her sari store. But with Resellee, even though she's sleeping, she's away from the sari store, as long as her team members are making purchases or sales, Aling Diana still earns override commissions. And same with you guys. So talking about team, I'll show you how much you can earn.
Are we muted? Sure. Yeah, it looks like might be on mute right now. Mark. Hey, Mark. Can you check the audio? Are you muted? Let's see. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Oh,
Am I good?
there. Yes.
Okay, sorry about this technical. Even my computer is
No
excited in
worries.
my Resellee.
We've established patience is a virtue. It is truly a virtue. So no worries. Rewind about a minute.
Okay. Here, this screen. Can I show you the screen?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got all these products on Resellee. We've got fruits, vegetables, prepaid load, rice, groceries, essentials, beauty, health, fashion, and many other products. But we encourage our resellers to sell the products or the categories highlighted in yellow. How come? Let's take a look at fashion. Fashion has a relatively high commission at 40%. But I mean, how many times a year does a Filipino buy clothes? I personally buy clothes only once a year. So, or if at all. So you want to sell products wherein you can get regular income, hopefully even weekly income. And that's where fruits, Filipinos buy fruits and vegetables probably once a week, prepaid load more frequently, rice probably more frequently. And with these products, we give high commissions, and there's very little competitors. Groceries, people buy groceries very frequently, but the commissions here, the margins are very small at only 5%. And there's so many competitors. So how much can you earn? Let's simulate. Let's say a typical Filipino household spends around 2,000 pesos a month on fruits and vegetables. And then all you have to do, let's say, for example, is if you sell fruits and vegetables to 35 of your friends on Facebook or Messenger, you can already earn 21,000 pesos commissions a month at zero puhunan, with zero capital needed. Now, take note, a typical sari-sari store earns on the average only 4,000 to 5,000 pesos a month. And to earn that 4,000 and 5,000 pesos a month, that sari-sari store has to be in the sari-sari store at least 8 hours a day. And, they've got all these problems like logistics. They got to go to Pure Gold, transportation, inventory management, credit, they sell on credit. It's such a big pain.
The weather. Typhoons.
Right. Yeah, the weather, typhoons here. Comfort of your home. That's true. The only effort you need is probably your finger. You just have to know how to press some buttons, share it to your friends. As I mentioned, Filipinos are #1 when it comes to social media. So just a little bit more effort. Just sell fruits and vegetables to 35 of your friends. You can already earn 21,000 pesos commissions a month. And that's not count including even commissions from prepaid load sales, rice, groceries, which are bonus at the end of the day. So that's how simple it is. Now, where does it become even more exciting? When it comes to Teams. So here in Teams, when you download the app, just click on the menu button on the upper left. This is the menu button. And then click on Teams. And you can share your team code to your friends on social media so that they can sign up under your team. And you can earn override commissions from every purchase or sale that they make. So even if you're sleeping, you don't have any internet connection, or for whatever, you're on vacation, you still earn. You can still earn. And how much can you earn? Let's simulate it. Okay. Let's say you invite 20 of your friends to join your team. Okay, and those 20 of your friends make purchases or sales of 2,000 pesos worth of fruits and vegetables a month. You will earn approximately 17,000 pesos override commissions a month. 6% from all the purchases or sales, or around 17,000 pesos a month. Now, let's say those 20 of your friends invite another 20, because Resellee is completely free. It's completely free, no cash out, zero puhunan. So that's 20 times 20 is 400. You still earned 3% override commission. And let's say those 400 purchase 2,000, buy or sell 2,000 pesos worth of fruits and vegetables and around 1,000 pesos worth of rice. You will earn already 178,000 pesos override commissions, 3% or 178,000 pesos override commission every month. So you total those two, and that's 196 or almost 200,000 pesos a month. Not bad, right? So, which reminds me, not bad, right? So, please, for all those who are very interested, please, all you have to do is download Resellee on Google Play. The Google Play Store will have the iOS app. It will be on iOS in a few weeks, in 2 to 3 weeks. And then register under the team code. Please use Team Pokli. So this is how it's spelled. So Team Pokli, once again. Thank you to Mr. Lee and Pokwan for inviting me to your show. And that's how you can earn. So by inviting people to join your team. And think of it this way: you're doing them a favor by inviting them, giving them opportunity to have an online business, an online mall with zero capital needed. Okay, leveraging on your friends and social media. So these are just to share. This is of the partnerships we have. We signed with the Philippine government, with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, with Secretary Bautista, their head, recently making Resellee the official livelihood partner of the Philippine government for their 18 million plus beneficiaries who have very limited access to capital, or livelihood right now, especially right now during this time of pandemic. We also have celebrities with us, signed up with us. Oh, there's Pokwan here.
Okay. There we go.
There we go. Yes, thank you, Ma'am Pokwan, for joining us. We'll also have our own game show very soon on the Bounce Back Network.
Nice.
Okay, some of our suppliers, merchants, Unilever, Great Deals, Cooperative Authority, and then some of our testimonials. So we signed with Union Bank, with Mr. JP Soliman, the Vice President for SME. We also signed with RCBC, Mr. Lito Villanueva, the Executive Vice President and Chief Innovation and Inclusion Officer recently. And of course, Honorary Nato Agbayani, Board Member, Voice of Free Foundation. And then some of our very happy merchants, Mr. Ofracio Ocampo and Miss Jovi Gutierrez. And then we've also promoted 2 weeks ago with Mommy Diaries. So we've got a lot of traction there. And just last week, even Piolo Pascual promoted Resellee, the fruits and vegetables, on his social media. So we have a number of celebrities. We're privileged to have Pokwang and Mr. Lee partnering with us as well. And that's it. That's Resellee. So negosyo na, zero puhunan, sipag lang kailangan. Let's break the cycle of poverty. Let's help our fellow Filipinos earn additional income, especially during this time of crisis, this time of need, by encouraging them to download Resellee on Google Play Store and signing up under Team Pokli. That's my presentation.
That's great. There we are. That sounds great. That's awesome. Mark, we're going to break real quick. We got a commercial break, but we're going to come back and we're going to keep talking about Resellee and also the tech environment here in the Philippines. So hold on 1 second. We'll be right back to the new channel. everybody. Welcome back to Foreign Affairs. I'm Leo Bryan, your host. As I've mentioned before here on the new channel, this is just one of numerous shows that are showing on this channel that you can check in on just about any time of day, any day of the week. As I said before, this is another ray of light, much like our guest today, Resellee. Another ray of light here during the pandemic that was created during the pandemic and for you, the viewers, to enjoy. And it started out as just some idea between our founders, Lloyd and Apple, back in April, and it has now grown to over 24 different programs that are shown throughout the world. They actually live stream not only here, obviously, but throughout the world, and there are hosts from throughout the world. And it covers just about any topic you could possibly want. They should be coming up on your screen here pretty soon, I think. Don't wait for it. There they are. Look at all those beautiful faces. Lots of color, lots of different topics. As I said before, just about anything you could want. Some of the shows, for example, are The Big Picture with our co-founder Lloyd Luna, Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. There's the HR Hotline with Jesse Rebustillo, who will introduce you to the world of human resources. That's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. And we also have Because the Family Business is Everyone's Business. Talks about family business, and that is on 4 p.m. on every Saturday afternoon. And we have The Fourth Project. It's about life, business, and success stories. That's live from Dubai, UAE, at 7 p.m. or 11 p.m. Philippine time. And that shows on every day. Which day of the week is that? I do not have the day of the week here. And then we also have Usapang Kaganda. It's Usapang Beauty is the name of the show. It's a large, hugely popular beauty show that shows Thursdays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. That's hosted by Jovi Linsangan Moreno. And she is a seasoned host from ANC and from Go Negocio. And then also discover your life purpose and learn from others' turnaround stories by tuning into U-Turn. This Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. hosted by Carmine Ortega. A Home Buyer is where you hear remarkable stories about building and owning a property. That's Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m., hosted by Dante Salama. And then we also have Laugh and Learn through the Puppet Stories, Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Onlu Lunaria and his main puppet character, Nicolo, will host that show. And then Magbenta Bumili at Tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace. It's an online night bazaar. That's Thursdays and Fridays at 10 p.m. hosted by Nez Argami and Anj Kabugui. Also, we have Yola is set for all of you those to understand that law is fun and cool too. Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. That's hosted by attorney Carlos Ibanez and attorney Sheila San Diego. Two leaders in one platform, TNC That Talk. That's every Monday at 12 noon. Dennis Kalamba is the host of that show. And we also have After Shift, a chillaxing show about your choices and lives after work, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m., hosted by Chino Aoro and Trisha Montemayor. Discover your talent and learn how you can share it with others through Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m., hosted by Erwin Ursua. Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. Tag your kids along and watch Danny Art Show every Friday at 5:30 p.m., hosted by Danny Acuna. And then the world has faced an unprecedented pandemic. Now you can hear about some really interesting turnaround success stories and testimonies in COVID stories. This has become a very popular show. Saturdays at 10:30 a.m., hosted by Mike and Nice Alvier. And then, of course, we watch and learn about money and more, streams live from the Philippines and the U.S., Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time and 5:30 a.m. California time. That's hosted by Sunny Jaldon and Eddie Lumaino. And we, because health is wealth, we have the Health Line on Wednesdays and Fridays at 4 p.m. And that's hosted by Mon Mendoza and Mapet Urguino. Educate, encourage, empower, and elevate women in different industries across the globe. Women at Work is on Saturdays at 9 a.m., hosted by Ellen Perez. And either you start your day right or you start your day right. Spell your day and make sure it's an awesome day. That's every day Monday at 2:30 p.m., hosted by Al Ian Barcelona. In a world where everything is turning out digital, CyberNext streams every Wednesday at 12 noon, is hosted by Patrick Geronimo and Ivan Jude Buzgano, and mentored by a seasoned expert Miguel Ramos. Understand the emergency technology shaping our future and give light to our digital dilemmas. Tech evangelist Marvin Salazar hosts the show Tech U, which shows every Friday at 2:30 p.m. And then you can also catch TNC originals such as One Day, it's a 30-minute storytelling, and alternates with TNC Town Hall, which is co-hosted by the aforementioned TNC founders Lloyd and Apple, and that shows every, I believe that is daily, but I do not have the exact time on that. And then, of course, you guys are watching right now Foreign Affairs, which deals with all things foreigners, foreigner issues, etc. And please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube, and let us help you hashtag See the New You. That is TNC, the new channel. So I want to welcome you guys back to Foreign Affairs, and I want to welcome back our guest, Sir Marc Concio. Mark, actually, there's a bit of an elephant in the room. I want to start this segment with totally different topic. Are you related to Mom Charo Santos Concio?
Oh yeah, she's my tita. So she married the brother of my dad. Yes.
Got it.
Aunt.
We knew there was a connection. Pokey and I were trying to figure out, was it, had we met you at her house one time, or we're big Mom Charo fans here, and so okay, we got that cleared up. We got that out of the way.
Yes.
So let's move on. So Resellee, I was meaning to ask you, Resellee, please tell us about the response. How are the downloads going? How is the marketplace now operating with this incredible structure and with the great backing that you have from government and big time corporations? How have the downloads and operations been going?
Well, we're currently the fastest growing social e-commerce startup in Southeast Asia. We've got more than 40,000 resellers already in just a few months. That's something we're proudly Philippine made. Our closest competitor would probably be not competitor, but the closest comparison would be the social e-commerce startups in Indonesia. They have probably a few thousand. We already have 40,000. We're gunning to have at least 100,000 resellers or even more by end of this year. And then our target is to have at least 1 million resellers with all our partnerships by mid next year, in time for our Series A, when we do Series A. So, but more importantly, we're thankful and blessed that we're able to help our fellow Filipinos during this time of pandemic, wherein millions of Filipinos are either unemployed or underemployed.
Absolutely. That's, it's great to hear not only that you guys are doing it, but that is, one of your focuses, and, the gratitude that you have for helping people here on this show, and, on other interviews that I've personally done with our food business. The easiest, most immediate way to make a difference is buy local, buy from your friends, support your friends, support people You see someone who was, was doing, I don't know, a teacher, or was working in some big company before and they're out of job and now they're reselling something, buy from them. It's a real easy concept, and I'm glad to see you guys are, taking a step, and you're also doing something I think that's really important here in the Philippines, is you're casting a vote. You're putting down, shovels and digging dirt on a tech company. What have you seen from your past experiences? The PLDT, PayMaya, which, to explain to people, PayMaya is a money payment app. What did your previous experience in those lend to your experience now in Resellee? What did you see there that you knew Resellee could accomplish? That was you spoke earlier about pain points. What do you think are the big pain points you're hitting now with Resellee?
Okay, well, are you talking about pain points? The biggest pain point that Resellee is trying to address right now, which I believe is very relevant, really is livelihood. So just to share again, statistics, more than 18 million Filipinos, because of the pandemic, are either unemployed or underemployed. So the Philippines was hit badly by the pandemic in terms of our economy. We contracted the most. Okay, so we are growing at an average around 5.5 to 6% annually. We are one of the fastest growing economies in the world. But due to pandemic, and this statistics came from the World Bank, our economy contracted the most among all the countries in Southeast Asia, and we're now negative. So we hope to be able to recover. And one way by which we can break that cycle is by providing jobs or livelihood to the millions of Filipinos. Biggest pain point, of course, being that they don't have any capital or knowledge how to set up an online business, which is popular right now because of the health protocols that we have, and that's where Resellee comes in. It allows anybody, as long as they have a smartphone and interconnection, to be able to have their own online livelihood business at zero puhunan, or you might want to consider it an online mall with thousands of products that they can resell with zero capital needed. You just need a little bit of imagination, creativity, and hard work. So that's a pain point. Then we teach also. We teach anybody for free. They can join our free training sessions every Wednesday or Saturday, 8 p.m. on our Facebook page. You have a 1-hour free training session on how to sell online. So one of the tips that we share, for example, is don't just immediately share your store or your product to your friends on social media. Some of them might be considered as spam. We teach conversational selling. So when it comes to online selling, it's always good to start off with some conversations such as, hey, Carla, did you know that I found this site that offers very cheap fruits and vegetables with free delivery? And then your friend asks us, oh, really, Mark? What's that site? Let me share with you the link. And then you share the link, you share your store link, and when she clicks on that, then you're doing her a favor instead of just sharing the link quickly. And they say, what's this? It's spam. Why are you sharing this with me? Then you're able to present it in such a way that you're actually doing your friend a favor. So there's some of the tips that we do.
That's great. Yeah, it's so like it's the ease of doing it. It's and I also know what it's like when you get that spam selling, because someone gets a hold of it, they get so motivated and they're so excited, they think vomiting and throwing all down on the face of their friends is the best way to do it. It just doesn't work that way. You got to be a little smoother and a little more reserved and breathe and be able to allow them to enjoy their first experience too, like you did.
Yes. So just to share also, when it comes to, since e-commerce is growing very fast in the region, in Southeast Asia and Asia in general, one big advantage Lazada and Shopee has is what you call, they've got the market. So when people want to buy, they go to Lazada and Shopee and they shop. So for the merchants on Lazada, they don't really have to do any conversational selling. They don't have to do any. People come to them. Of course, it has its pros and cons. If you're a merchant on Lazada or Shopee, you need to have products, you need to have capital, and you'll be competing against thousands of other merchants on their platform. So it has its pros and cons. Lazada and Shopee have done it very well. They're giants in the e-commerce industry across Southeast Asia. Having said that, one of the advantages that Resellee has is the social e-commerce model, which is growing very fast. Wherein all things being equal, let's say your friend wants to buy a power bank, and let's say the price is the same on Lazada or Shopee and on Resellee, and you tell your friend, of course, between your friend buying it on a Lazada or Shopee and he doesn't know who the seller is, the chances are much higher that they would buy it from you because you're their friend. They trust you. There's a relationship. Assuming that the price is the same, they would help you out. So those are some of the advantages of social e-commerce. And Filipinos being friendly, having most number of friends on social media, I think that works to our favor as a Filipino.
Yeah, and it's good to see that instead of having that, I don't know if I'd call it a barrier, but Lazada and Shopee are very much, it's kind of like a sterile, neutral visit. Like you go there, you got the product, you pick up the product, you buy it, And with what you're saying, if you have a comparison in price, and you can sit there and help your friend out versus buy from whoever you don't even know on Lazada or Shopee, and then also have a chance to flip around and have other people resell with you and sell. You've kind of broken down the barriers of the products, and access to the products too. Whereas in Lazada and Shopee, you go there to buy a bag, you're buying from bag maker or bag reseller. But on Resellee, you could be reselling bags, you could be reselling reloads, vegetables. Right? Am I correct? You can diversify your product inventory.
That's correct. And we're helping the small Filipinos. We're bridging the gap between Filipinos who are looking for livelihood but don't have any capital, and micro entrepreneurs or merchants who are looking for resellers for their products but don't have access to the resellers, to marketing, to a reseller network. So it helps stimulate the economy.
Absolutely. It's great. Well, Mark, we're going to jump real quick to another commercial break. We're going to come back and we're going to keep talking Resellee. We're not done yet. So you guys are all watching Foreign Affairs here on TNC, the new channel. Welcome back, everybody, to Foreign Affairs. I am Leo Bryan, your host. We're having the honor of talking with CEO Marc Concio of Resellee app, this online sales platform that is changing the game for online sales, taking it to a new level, making it much more personal, making it much more social, and as he said over and over today, which is just phenomenal, creating livelihood for hopefully millions of Filipinos. So Mark, come on back here. Let's finish strong, and let's finish with those aspiring Filipinos out there who want to improve their livelihood. Let's look at it this way. I've just downloaded the app. I've joined in. What are my first steps to success doing the Resellee app? What do you recommend are the first big steps to take?
Okay, so once you've downloaded and registered, of course, first step is you got to sign up under Team Pokli, okay, as your team code. Okay, once that's done,
there's nothing, no prompt to that. That's just
yeah. Okay, so you sign up under Team Pokli. Rest assured, you've got Mr. Lee and his lovely wife Pok Wang, who will help you out, become successful with reselling. Number two, you got to choose the products that you want to add to your store and share to your friends. So we encourage you to add fruits and vegetables to your store. So just click on the fruits and vegetables banner on top of the app, and then automatically all Resellee fresh fruits and vegetables will automatically get added to your store. So why fruits and vegetables? Because number one, people buy this regularly. People buy fruits and vegetables regular, which means that you have regular income. Number two, Resellee guarantees the cheapest prices for fruits and vegetables in Metro Manila. Number three, we provide free delivery. So free delivery for anybody who buys fruits and vegetables on Resellee. We provide free delivery, and you earn commissions as well. And last but not least, you also help our fellow farmers in Benguet and Baguio by buying and selling fruits and vegetables in Resellee. So other hero categories that we encourage you to add to your online store is prepaid load, because people buy prepaid load regularly, and we guarantee the highest commissions as far as Smart and Sun prepaid load is concerned. And then the third would be rice. Rice, we don't guarantee the cheapest rice prices yet, but very soon we guarantee the cheapest rice at very good quality with commissions. Then everything else becomes bonus. If you want to sell electronic items, toys, books, whatever, we have it also in Resellee, and you can add that to your store. But first add the fruits and vegetables category, prepaid load, and rice, and then you're good to go. Second is, okay, once you've added it, join our free weekly training. So we have free training every Wednesday and Saturday, 8 p.m. So you can learn how to sell online, do conversational selling, attraction selling, e-commerce selling. It's just 1 hour. Just visit our Facebook page and website for the details in the link. And then last but not least, once you've gotten the ropes, gotten the hang of how to selling online, and you're earning a little bit of commission, invite your friends. Also share this opportunity to your friends to also earn additional income at zero puhunan by sharing your team code with them as well. And that's it. Just 3 very easy steps to get your online business going, to earning additional income online.
Right on, Mark. So to review, once you download and register, you're going to select your items, and you're going to jump onto those free trainings, weekly trainings. And then from there, you're ready to go out and start inviting your friends and start moving socially your sales team and platform, correct?
That's correct. Remember, when you share your store to your friends and somebody buys, Resellee takes care of everything for you. You don't have to worry. We take care of picking up the items from our merchants, delivering the product to your customers, customer service, collecting the payment, and depositing your commissions to your e-wallet, wherein you can cash out using GCash, PayMaya, and other popular banks. So it doesn't get simpler than that.
It does not. Well, that's great. Sounds like a great idea. And hey, obviously we're on board. So we definitely believe in what you're doing. Hey, Mark, thank you for being here today. More importantly, thank you for everything you and that Resellee team are doing. You're really pushing the envelope, and you're more than anything promoting Filipino livelihood, as you say, and your Filipino technology, and a place out there for the betterment of lives. That's a good thing. Thank you, Marc Concio, for being here today, man. Appreciate your time.
Thank you also. Thank you, Mr. Lee, and to all your viewers. I wish you good luck and God bless to your journey. Hopefully your online journey when it comes to livelihood.
Thank you very much, Mark. God bless as well, and all the best. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care.
Take care.
Well, I'll be honest, when we first heard about Resellee back in April, the concept was great. And then once we started seeing who was on this team, who was on the directive board, who was running the show, once we saw that it was Mark and got to know some of his team members, it's no surprise that that Resellee is really positioning itself to make a big move to create a lot of positive change for Filipinos. And so I'm really happy to share that with you today. We're really happy to have Mark here on the show, and really to give you a firsthand taste of what it's like. We can all go onto Lazada, we can all go onto these other platforms. Nothing wrong with them, but when you can sit there and you can flip around and help your friends also earn, you can help your friends increase their livelihood, increase your own livelihood. It just sounds like an opportunity that needs to be taken advantage of. So definitely encourage everyone out there to check out the Resellee app. Go down and download it and do your registration. And remember, follow the steps, select your products, do your training, and then start inviting your friends. We'd like to thank Marc Concio for being here today. Thank you, sir. And also thanks to all of you here in the Philippines and around the world that are watching. Always appreciate you guys tuned into Foreign Affairs. My name is Leo O'Brien. As usual, please check out Punkley Food Products at Poke Food Products on Instagram or Facebook. And we also just launched our new high-end tropical fruit jams line called Cocina Vida. You can check that out, Cocina Vida PH on Instagram. And then, of course, as Mark said, if you're jumping into Resellee, join up on Team Poke Lee. We'll be right there with you, and we'll be right there to help you. And we'll be happy. I'll tell you this right now. Anyone who's joining our team, we're going to help you, and we're going to promote you. If you jump on our team, you're part of the team, we start helping you out. So we'll make sure of that. But anyways, we always appreciate you guys tuning in here to Foreign Affairs every week at 10:30 a.m. here on the new channel. Thank you all for watching, and please stay safe. God bless. Thank you.